just talk from my side. For me, I think it's communication. One thing I take very clearly is communication. How do I now know this guy has a future with me? I think a guy that is serious, if you meet a guy that is serious, he's going to tell you. He's going to communicate with you. He's going to have a conversation with you and let you know that, do you know what? I'm not here to play.
Lami, this is what you do best. When somebody's talking and they say something you don't like, you interject. Yeah? Listen, you're talking about a guy that is serious. The topic pinned down there is you are already in relationship with the guy. So leave the guy that is serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, which is communication.
No, so
wait,
go straight to
wait. You're in a relationship.
You are in the relationship
the guy
already.
Will
forget.
wait now.
So how would you qualify yourself going into a relationship with a guy that is not serious? What does that make you? I live the life.
No, but SBC, it's possible. It happens. So some guys want to smash. From a lady's perspective, they want to sleep.
Can I say something?
Precious, the question is, you're already in relationship already.
You're already in the relationship.
You're already in the relationship.
In the relationship, you still have to have a communication with the person. So what are you talking about? It's the same thing.
Lami, see my point. My point is this.
Lami is actually right. She's about to say.
Let me quickly explain my point.
Let SBC explain, because I was following her.
Serious. When you are starting a relation, when you are in a relationship, but this topic is you are already in a relationship with the guy.
You're in the relationship. The guy might still not be serious, or he could be serious.
Wait now.
Ronan, welcome back. We need you on this one.
Listen. Talking about seriousness. Talking about seriousness. You are in the relationship or you are not in the relationship yet. But this topic is saying you are already in the relationship.
In the relationship.
So
the guy might still not be serious though.
No, listen. Let me tell you.
Let him land. Let him land. But I know what you're saying, because that's where
you question your choice making. Why go into a relationship with a guy that is not serious? Wait now. No. See, I hope one or two persons understanding my point.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah. Now you are already in a relationship. Now you are saying this guy is not serious. Then you must have checked from the beginning before you entered the relationship, before you say the guy not serious.
See, SBC, she actually heading somewhere, but you didn't allow her to. Okay, but it's okay. I got your point.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let her round up. Let her finish.
Let me go on. Yeah.
If there's any lapses, then you just feel it.
Like I said, and I'm gonna go back to it. For me, it's communication. Right. You need to communicate with the person you're in a relationship with.
Yes.
The guy will let you know if he's ready to now have the future. You could be in a relationship as a boyfriend and a girlfriend, like mommy said with the other one, but it doesn't mean he's planning the future with you. So until you communicate with the person, until you sit down and talk, a guy that is serious will communicate with you and let you know that, you know what, I want a future. I want to move forward. And then you're building a trust and all that. But if it doesn't communicate with you, there is no future. So we can just be sleeping together. It's not going anywhere.
Okay. I think you...
Now, CJ, I'll come to you, CJ. Okay. I'll come to you. Now, I think I'm now seeing what SBC is saying. When Lami started, I was backing Lami. I was supporting her on communication. Now, when she finished, I think I am now seeing where he was now coming from. Now, let me ask you a question, Lami. If you communicate with a guy that you're dating, you communicate, you ask him, but because he wants to smash, he likes you, he's enjoying it, he keeps telling you, yes, I will marry you, yes, you're the queen of my heart. You can be deceived.
You're a woman, you see the signs.
Precious,
we see, just choose to ignore it.
Allow me to continue. I've seen the difference.
No, I want to. She finished. I want to understand her when the guy is lying.
Lami is actually discussing in a physical dimension. Why SBC is more in spiritual dimension from the basic.
No. We are not even spiritual. We are practical.
No,
CJ,
SBC
we are trying to be practical.
SBC is more spiritual. Don't you hear the question he asked her? If your relationship doesn't have a future, why you don't know from the beginning? It's not what somebody...
No. It's not possible to know from the beginning. That's not what he said. He was talking about serious relationship.
Okay. Consider when you're done, then we'll talk.
Lami, come on.
What?
Lami.
What did you said something?
Yes, I was asking you, Lami. I said, because I gave you this as your assignment. That's why facing you right now. Now, if the guy deceives you, everything you want to hear, he's telling you, it means communication is out of it. How else do you know that this relationship has a future? What is the litmus test of a relationship that has a future? That's my point. Because
And that's
what you want to hear from me, Lami, if I want you now, what you want to hear from me is what you hear from me.
exactly.
But I can
And if you don't
see,
have
If I
self
want
value,
know when a
if
guy
you don't
is
have self
lying.
value, you fall for it.
Wait, though. Some women, like, so if I've healed and I've dealt with myself and I'm fine with myself, there are some things that I will pick from the things the guy is saying, and I know when a guy is lying.
Yeah,
You
communication is
see,
part.
a woman
Of course,
chose,
that's normal. I'm talking about
a
no
woman
Okay.
chose to just not listen to the guy when he's talking. When a guy is talking, he talks with his body, he talks with every angle. So you need to listen. You need to watch your environment. You need to look. Because you're telling me sweet thing doesn't mean that you're saying the truth, right? You're
Let me-
lying.
True, that's my point.
Let me remember before you continue. You know, there are different ladies with different IQ.
facts.
A very vibrant woman, very potential, skillful, intelligent, very educated woman that know her quality. If she is in a useless relationship, she don't even have time to sit down and communicate with you. She will just see it and walk away.
That's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Sure.
you can continue. You can continue as well. You can continue. No, I just give you a hint so you will understand. It's not every woman. It's not every woman.
No. See what I was saying. See what Be Nice just said. CJ, let me see what Be Nice said. He said, "Madam, you lie. Oh. Even the one that is not serious communicate more than the serious ones.
Right.
They have words in their mouth. They will rap you. So yes, communication is part of it, but I need points. I need punchlines, guys. Let me give me another one. I've written that down. I've written it down, but I know my media producer will query me. She's here.
See, can I say? Okay.
Sorry, SBC. Do you watch this video? Banky and his wife. One of his sorry, I think network is bad.
Talk, we're hearing you.
The other word I will pick out is trust.
Yes. Okay.
A guy that is serious will show you in action.
I like that.
In a relationship with, will show you in action. Not in words. Now we're putting communication to the side. And now we're building trust. Building trust now means that you're going to show me action.
Like that one. SBC.
Yeah. See, my
Please
point,
give us more.
I would say if you ask me, I'll tell you integrity. You understand? It's very, very possible. A lot of us we tend to overlook this thing. When you're in a relationship with a person, when you cannot take their words for what they say, they tell you A today, tomorrow they do B. You understand? See, that is already it's already a red flag. It's already a red flag. Because by the time you overlook it today, tomorrow you still overlook it. But these things, it boils down to from the genesis of it all is you knowing yourself to know what you are going in for. Yes, you need to know yourself first before you make up the mind to choose what you are going in for. Because if you know yourself and you know what you are going in for, some of the things we are discussing now will not be problem. You understand me?
I just
Yes, because then you already know what you want. You will not settle for less anymore. Then we know we are human beings. People do change now or then, but it will not be the conversation then will not be over irrelevant things about childish things. Why are you saying this? Why are you doing this? But because those things, you already made a person of your own level, the person that thinks or reason with you, that you understand. You understand?
true.
So
True, sir.
that's the way I see it. Because if you take two people from two parallel lines to not have a relationship, That is when all these things will arise. You understand? Like, oh, this relationship is not going anywhere. We're not communicating. Communication don't start from beginning. If we don't have communication, there's no relationship from the beginning. Let's be honest. Yeah. If we cannot communicate, there's no room for relationship.
Okay. SBC. Before I bring up Roman, I don't know how far Roman. I really have a lot for Roman, but
No,
this is
let
driving me.
Roman go on. Let Roman go on.
I can talk,
Okay,
bro.
Roman, I'm gonna come to you, bro. I'm gonna come to you.
Okay.
I don't want to put you in this question. I want to give this question to
No, I want to
SBC
say
and
something
Lami.
about communication, please. Please, I want to say something about communication. That I think
Go on.
I think the biggest illusion about communication is everybody is assuming that communication is only when somebody opens their mouth and says something.
No. It's way
All
more
right,
than that.
verbal communication in the terms of in the terms of how effective communication is only constitutes about 30%. Non-verbal communicative cues actually constitutes about 60 to 70%. So what I'm saying is, you should be listening more to what a person is not saying than what they are saying. So when you guys are talking about communication, like sit them down, talk to them, that is not necessary. All that just constitutes about 30%.
Yes,
A
yes.
very meager and minute part of communication is the verbal aspect.
Yes.
Non-verbal cues are the best and the most true, and that is where we now talk about action. When the guy is angry and he tosses his key, there's a
Yes.
tendency that you collect slap one day. Non-verbal cues are the most important part of communication. So a lot of times, a guy that would do certain things or a woman that will do something really does not have to say anything. It is the way that they behave. Let me tell you how I can know that you are not a serious person. If I start talking to you right now and I ask you, what did you do in the past 1 year? And you tell me like 7 different businesses that you have done in just 1 year, I start to tell myself that you are someone that picks something up, does not finish it, and drop it. So, guys, I'll let you go on, but it is there. See, the signs will be there.
Facts.
But just that a lot of us do not know what to look out for.
Yes.
A lot of us are looking at the car, the beauty, the lift, the dick, the money, and all of those things. But the real things you should be paying attention to are the things that you are not seeing, but rather the things that you are feeling. That's what I wanted to say about communication.
Yes.
I'll let you ask your question.
I
Precious,
totally agree. I agree.
Thanks, man. I think you just gave flesh to the word communication.
Yes.
SBC, do you agree with me?
I totally agree. Yes. I totally agree.
Lami, do you agree? I think he gave flesh. But this is where I'm coming from, guys.
Yeah.
Now, during our parents' time, when they meet, like my dad, my parents' time, our parents' time, when they meet a lady, the fact that they have taken the lady to their house to meet their own parents is a sign that they will marry that lady. That's a sign that the relationship has a future. But in our days right now, there are guys who will even take 5 ladies home. And they will even be calling you our wife, yet they won't marry the lady. Do I have a witness?
No, you're right.
So please say, will I be right if I say parental involvement in your relationship is not a confirmation of marriage?
Yep.
Is it too deep?
No, I totally agree. It's
I
clear.
agree. I agree. Not too deep.
See, like not only involving your parents. See, for the fact proposing to a girl is not even a guarantee yet if you have not married her. Roman Savage, you hear me?
Baba, I dey feel you die.
You understand?
Hey!
Baba, I get
see.
everything. I get party when I propose to 4 girls before.
Okay.
4.
You go on your knees. Say, will you marry
So
me?
that was
See, Dr. Precious, I have a friend here in Amsterdam. This girl do this guy like this. And the only thing when the girl talk say, man, now only one marry me, I go open leg for. My guy go buy ring, put for the finger, knock the babe. After 2 weeks, he change the SIM card. It's a guy I know. Not be. So this is not Momo V. I know the guy. The guy is married to another one. I get like 3 or 4 children. See, this is for you to know the length some men they go just to knock.
Just to pass class,
Yes,
bro.
see, another thing is this, and ladies, especially, I don't know, there are so many women that are kind of really, I don't want to use the word desperate. When you go to a man and all you say is, no, the only thing I want is marriage,
Right.
they will give you what you want.
Mm.
It is bait.
Beginning.
It's a bait. Okay, what do you want? Okay, now this one, take fish. Not the fish you want. Once you don't collect fish now, they go Yamata. Oh God. And they are ready to leave the fish for you. And they are ready to leave the fish for you. Carry fish, go. This is the problem that we're having now. This our generation now. A lot of our queens have been taught that if you want to get married, go for a man that can sustain you financially. Not be more money you want. He will give you the money. By the time they put you for house, he go use that same money, go for another one again.
That's it.
You understand? We need to go back to the genesis. Know your self-value. When you see a man who is coming to you with BS, the minute it comes to you, you don't have to put in myself, you don't wear them. Body language, you don't say this one, I can't waste my time. You already know this is coming to waste my time. Or you're having a conversation with a girl. Something you guys are trying to like talk as adults. She don't pick. My brother, just pick your car key. Waka come up for there. This is not for me. If not, you go break TV for your head one day for us. You should know what you want and don't settle for less. Period.
Yeah, but then that's where you know when a woman is dealing with a boy or a man.
No, it's also good for the man to know when he is dealing with a slave queen or a wife.
A woman, yeah.
SVC.
Yeah.
I don't think that a slave queen cannot be a wife and a wife.
No. See, a slave queen can change and become a wife, but a slave queen that is not ready to be a wife yet.
No, I'm not even saying change. I believe that somebody that is slain can be a wife.
No.
And somebody that is a wife.
Okay, let's get
Wait, and somebody that is a wife can slay.
No. It depends on what my definition of slave queen and
No, your definition is different now. Roman,
Yes.
come on.
So what's the definition? I don't know. No, I'm going. When I hear slave queen, it's like somebody that's fine or something like that.
No. Your own slave queen is American standard.
Exactly.
We're talking about when it comes to runs and when it comes to being out there.
Yes.
There are two different things.
Namarket.
Well, get the man the most.
You said what?
They get married before the good wife even get married.
No, listen. That gets back to what I said from the beginning. Certificates will get you a job. It takes honor for you to get promoted in that job. They are the one that get the husband the most. First, how long did they stay for the marriage? I'm telling you.
True.
My dear, let's leave this thing. Keeping them hard. See, let me tell you, there's no black and white. So you see, and I still say it on this life, not everybody is made for marriage. The earlier you realize that, a lot of us, we should just be honest with ourselves. Say, the way I am programmed, the way I be, I'm not gonna feel married. I'm not gonna feel there one place. Just be honest with yourself and don't go be a toxic to other people's life. For real.
That's a very valid point.
Yeah, true.
Very valid point.
Just know yourself. When you know yourself, that commitment is a problem for you. If you are raised in a home where a woman is not supposed to ask you how you spent your money, where have you been? It is a big problem to you.
Okay.
You understand? And you go into a relationship where your girl is asking you and you feel irritated. You understand? They just know already you need to do a lot of work on yourself first before you want to get committed to any relationship.
True.
Yeah. But a lot of us are deceiving ourselves. We are going out there, breaking hearts, go there to collect men's money. At the end of the day, you look for an excuse to run away from the man. Let's be honest from the genesis with ourselves. Some people have been married 30 years, but they have been miserable 30 years. Exactly. Let's be...
See what she said above. She said it's not about the length of the marriage, it's about the quality of the union.
Exactly.
As she said, not everybody is made and will ever be ready for marriage. Okay.
And it is not the quantity the quantity, the number of
The
years you spend with the person.
quality.
It's not the number of years you spend with the person, but the quality time you've had with that person. That's the reason why a lot of our parents, our mothers, they really don't know what true love and affection is before they died. Let's be honest. Because you have to suffer. Your parents taught you that no matter what you are going through, bear them. A lot of our parents don't die for bear them.
I know, I agree.
They'll
I
be at
agree. But
home. They'll be at home, and grandfather will walk past the front house with another woman. She will still go to the kitchen and cook. She dare not talk because she was raised in a home that divorce is not an option. Man, see, that is the height of maltreating. A lot of our grandparents, they went through hell. Let's be honest, man. They went through hell.
Bro, our parents and our
don't lie.
grandparents did a shitty job. A lot of them did a shitty job. Let's just
That's
accept
just
that and not. And sometimes today,
Roman, stop
sorry, precious. That's why sometimes
that.
when I hear them trying to give advice, so me, I always tell people I don't take. Sorry, bro. Sorry. That's why sometimes I tell girls that you want to take advice from your mother, who is a third wife in a house, on how to make your marriage work. She doesn't know what it means to be in a union like you have. So, bro, sometimes not taking advices from these people is not for lack of respect for them, but it's for lack of the fact that they don't have experience in what they're about to speak to you on. And that's just it. It is not for disrespect for them, but it's just, mommy. It's just like my mother was like the fourth or sixth wife in the family. She should now want to advise me on how to be one wife, one. Mother, you don't know shit about, you met like 7 people in the house and you still got married there. You now want to tell me what it means for a relationship to work, a man and a woman. You don't know. And you can't fathom it. So sometimes they just don't have experience. So just because SVC is my daddy or my mommy does not necessarily mean that and they've been married and we know them for a while. How many of us, let's not lie, how many of us right here can say that our parents were happy in their marriage?
No.
But if you want to take advice on marriage, we're going to meet them. It's ridiculous. Go on, bro. Go on, Precious. I just need to put that out there. So it's not because they are bad people. They just don't have the experience. And there's not that. We just have to identify.
That is all they had. You can only give.
That's all they had. That's all they need.
You can only give what you have. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you don't have.
Yeah.
Shido said your mommy is happily married.
Oh yeah, my mother. My mother is happily married. Yeah, sorry, my mother is happily married. But my mother of the world, she was like the 7th or the 8th or something.
Exactly.
But my real mother is married, happily married.
Roman, if it was this time last week, I would have said something, but we have made up. I need to close my eyes.
Consider subscribing to my channel. It's free and it's fun. You can join the squad and you won't miss out on any of my future uploads.